Hey, good morning, you guys. We are at the Blue Mountain Wildlife Education Rehabilitation Center today in Pendleton, and this is a falcon. It's a what again?
An American kestrel.
An American kestrel, the smallest bird you have here on site.
Well, actually, the smallest North American falcon. We have some owls that are smaller. A little pygmy owl, or not a pygmy, the flammulated, and the saw-whet, but this is our smallest falcon. He weighs all of 3.5 ounces.
Yeah, he's really heavy. But they've got some really interesting birds, and we're going to be taking a look at a lot of them this morning. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's out here in Pendleton. They've got some events coming up in the next couple weeks or so, and so we'll be taking a look at all that this morning. So Rachel, Troy, get ready for some bird action. I'll send it back to you. Good morning, everybody. We're in Pendleton at the Blue Mountain Wildlife, and this place is just fantastic. Got so many different kinds of unique wild birds here, and we're here with Lynn Tompkins. Lynn, how long have you guys been around over here?
Well, Bob and I have been doing wildlife rehab for 21 years.
This place is really interesting. You have so many different assortments of wild birds.
We have a wide variety of native species of raptors, particularly. This is a great gray owl, a female. She was hit by a car several years ago and lost one eye, so she's non-releasable. She is designed to fly quietly, silently, as are all owls, and so she's the perfect example of silent flight. She weighs 3 pounds. She has a 5-foot wingspan. She looks huge.
And she's beautiful.
She's a beautiful bird, and you don't get the opportunity to see, especially a fully flighted great gray owl very often.
Yeah, you were saying a lot of these, they grow up in the mountains, in the higher altitudes.
They live up in the mountains, the blues. We have a fairly large population relative to the rest of the country, but you still have to be up in the mountains to see them.
Right, exactly. And the cool thing about you know, the birds that you were saying are non-releasable, you use those for education, for tours and things like that, right?
That's right.
This is Eula, and this is a golden eagle, beautiful golden eagle. Look how pretty this bird is. We're at Blue Mountain Wildlife Education Rehabilitation Center, and we've been taking a look at these birds this morning. This place is very interesting in that they not only rehabilitate these birds, but you guys, Bob, you guys give a lot of educational aspects, including internships and things like that, right?
Yes, we have an internship every year. You know, usually they come in for like 8 weeks. You know, depending how long they can spend according to their their schedules. And we just started that. It's just been the last couple of years.
Last couple of years, and you guys also have kids that come in on field trips. You know, you have a biology class coming in the next couple of days. Is that right?
Yes, there'll be 3 classes coming in through Wednesday through Thursday.
And you just come and they get to, you know, what really goes on with them. What do you teach them?
Well, Lynn just takes them through and kind of shows them the birds and everything, and answers their questions on, pretty much what they want to ask about, their,
right.
the
So
way they're made.
So you not only give the birds possibly a future after they've been, injured, but you also give students a future in learning about these magnificent animals.
Yes, yeah, it gives them a chance to see something up close they just don't get to see in the wild.
Right.
And so that hopefully that'll impress them to kind of look into that idea.
Yeah, and you guys, we're in Pendleton. That's where this place is located. And as far as upcoming events, if people want to come check out, some of these magnificent creatures, you have the Sportsman Show coming up in a couple weeks, right?
Yes, the second weekend in March.
Okay.
It'll be Saturday and Sunday. We'll be there.
And they can come in and take a look at some of the. You're going to bring some birds there?
Yeah, we'll have probably 9 birds on display.
Hey, good morning. Check out some of these birds. We're taking a look at the golden eagles. Well, there's a couple of golden eagles here, as well as the bald eagles. And we're at the Blue Mountain Wildlife Rehabilitation and Education Center. And one of the neat things about you guys, you're a nonprofit, right, Lynn?
We are a nonprofit. We are funded by memberships, donations, and grants. We receive our permits. We have state and federal permits, but we don't receive funding from the state and federal fish and wildlife agencies. So we are dependent on donations.
And you guys are looking to kind of rebuild your facility, right?
Yes, we are going to build a new, it'll be a clinic, meeting area, education center, and we want to do that at least by 2011, but we need to raise $500,000 first.
Wow.
So we're just getting started with our fundraising. We have our floor plan pretty well figured out. We're working with Energy Trust of Oregon. It'll be a demonstration project on how to efficiently use, you know, renewable resources and have a very efficient building when we're finished.
Good. Well, hopefully, you know, best of luck to you. Hopefully you get that done, you know, to kind of get everything, you know, ready for these birds. You were saying that your release rate is about 45% from the birds you get in?
Yes, that's right, 45%. Half of what we get in, you know, we simply cannot fix. They've been hit by cars, you know, hit power lines, electrocuted, shot, flown into.
And a lot of them have lead, you were saying, because
we've treated 6 eagles in the last 2 years for lead toxicity, lead poisoning. They eat animals that have been shot with lead. Or like with the bald eagles, they eat fish that have got lead sinkers or things like that in them. So yeah, that's seems to be kind of a prevalent problem in Eastern Oregon, Eastern Washington. We test every eagle that comes in for lead because they don't always show the symptoms. They have it in their system, and then but it affects them, and then other things happen to them. They get hit by cars or crash into things. But lead is a significant problem, and we need to find alternatives for lead ammunition.
Right.
Because
I totally agree with that.
It affects us too.
Yeah, exactly.
We're eating those same things.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for letting us be here this morning with you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you know, I used to be one of those where if I saw an injured animal on the side of the road, I would just let it be. But you know, call Blue Mountain Wildlife. They're here to help. The birds that don't get released, use them for educational purposes, which is great. So we've had a lot of fun this morning seeing these interesting birds, Rachel, Troy, and it's all good. It's all good. So I'll send it back to you.